Come on in, we're gonna play some games. They might be good, they might be lame. Never know without the Daisy Brigade. Welcome back to the Daisy Brigade.
Hey-o.
Hey, baby. We've got a kind of full house. It's me, Jim.
Hunter, that's me.
Rick is off into the side. He's gonna be our live fact checker today.
Yeah, he's gonna fact check everything.
Probably not. He's just kicking it. So we're playing a little more Zelda, as you can see. So I have zipped from the ice place. We're gonna try and there's a tower up there. We're gonna
Ooh,
get.
I see it.
There's all kind of stuff around here. This is kind of a weird tower. You're
Out of your bird power.
I forgot I was out of the bird power.
That's all right. What do we have? 5 minutes left before that's a thing.
Something like that. We'll get as far as we can,
And then we'll bird power.
and then we are, because this is one of the tougher towers to get. There's all kind of floaty guardians around here.
The
This tower. It's
bird
like kind
guardian?
of like a daunting, because it used to be like a military fortress. Once we get up there, you'll see.
Jim's
it'll say
pretty
that.
familiar with the
Oh,
military
and there's the
fortresses.
chameleon. You remember
Oh,
that?
you can see it in the distance.
Yeah, you can see it just like wandering around Death Mountain, which is what the volcano is called.
It's called Death Mountain.
That's a big like historic Zelda thing. In almost every Zelda that takes place in Hyrule,
Can we
there
just go-
is a Death Mountain.
Can we just go hang out with the Great Fairy instead of going to Death Mountain?
There is a Great Fairy around here that we will be getting.
Excellent.
Not too long, but let's get the tower, and then there's also another lab we can get over here.
Are you gonna be able to make this?
Yeah, I got plenty of time.
Oh, okay. Well, and you're like 30 seconds off from having bird power.
I don't like that you didn't think that I could make it. Where's the trust?
Well, I was just worried. But anyway, welcome back to the Daisy Brigade.
You know,
See,
I think you might have been right.
I was right. There we go. Welcome back to the Daisy Brigade.
Yeah, thanks so much for joining. We appreciate all of you watching.
Except for the one guy that disliked my Borstwurst video.
I like that. I'm a big fan of hate. Keep that hate close, kids.
Honestly, like Kanye said, haters are better than lovers. I don't know
well,
if Kanye said
I'm gonna disagree, but Buck Nasty once said something about hate.
Well,
watch the Chappelle Show.
And 50 Cent once said, hate it or love it, the underdog's on top. So,
and then
that was the game. No.
Yeah, well, it was a 50 and Game song.
Oh, okay. So I wasn't terribly wrong.
Actually, 50 said, hate it or love it, the underdog's on top.
I'm gonna
And
shine
Game
till
said,
my
I'm gonna
heart
shine till my heart stops.
Go ahead and envy me.
I'm Raps MVP, and I
And
ain't going nowhere so you can get to know me.
Yeah, that was... I fucking love that song. That was one of the things me and my best friend first got into, because he was really into 50, and I liked the game. And we used to sing that song when we were like 13.
Yeah, man, it came out a really long time ago.
Like 2003.
Yeah. We just keep pushing our references back. You got any good 1993 references? Any birth references? Well, that would be my birth.
I was about to say, I was born in 1991.
Yeah.
Sure,
means that
yeah,
you
Kurt
should have.
Cobain was still alive. Let's see, H.W. was the president when I was alive.
Yeah.
The Clintons hadn't taken over, thank God. Getting political, baby.
Hey, it's a little early in the episode. I'm kidding. We can talk.
I don't
political.
care. I'll
I
shit
know.
on the Clintons all day. I'll shit on the Bushes all day, too. Bad presidents. Point being, I was born then. 2 years after Taylor Swift. A little short. Call me Taylor Swift.
Yeah, come on to the show.
So even the monsters get scared by the Guardians, as you
Oh,
just saw.
Yeah. So, will the Guardians shoot the monsters? Or
Only
do
they
just-
will shoot them if you're in their path.
Okay.
You're what they're looking for.
Sure.
But like the
monsters
the
still freak
monsters get
out.
scared by everything.
Yeah, me too.
Like if you throw a bomb near them, they'll get scared.
So now, how come we're not bird power anymore? Isn't that just
because it's a
easier?
long way up, and I've only got 2 left.
Okay.
So we will do it, but we're more trying to avoid guardians than we're trying to avoid monsters.
Excellent.
So, yeah, this is a cool tower. This is I would say, because there's lots of monsters on the way. They're not the hardest to beat, because you can just kind of knock them off the
edge.
side.
I used a rusty axe to beat him.
I did. I used my crappy weapon. Oh God, please don't hit me.
Oh, I thought you needed that for something, and I was like,
No,
Jim, don't drop it.
No, all of those have a thing.
Can you just
them.
like carry that above you and walk underneath them so that they don't see you?
I don't think so. But as you saw, once the floaty ones see you, you want to get out of the way. So
They're pretty good at chasing.
Well, also, if especially on like a mountain in a small space where you don't have a lot of room to run, I don't want to jump down and have to
Yeah.
redo all this.
Sure.
So it's nice to play this a little safe.
I have the high ground.
Yes, if you are also Obi-Wan and you need the high ground,
Man.
he killed all the younglings. Do you like those movies?
I'm a big fan of Episode 1.
So am I, dude. I think Episode 1 rules.
I really like Darth Maul.
So do I. Oh my, I like
think-
Obi-Wan.
I think Darth Maul is one of the cooler Sith Lords, for sure.
That was weird. Why was it moving? Yes, I agree. I really liked Obi-Wan because he was just like, he was really like freewheeling. He was like, I don't know, the kid might be something. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's got all the bugs in his system. that create the Force.
Did Jar Jar Binks not come around until Episode 2, or was he in Episode 1 as
he
well?
was in Episode 1.
Yeah.
He was like the first person you meet in Episode 1. Let's see if I can get him. Because these
yeah,
things
good
aren't very
stuff.
strong.
Uh-oh.
It's fine. I'll just hide. See?
Did it just shoot the
They're dumb.
box?
These things are dumb. Yeah, they're as long as you don't get their sight line, they don't mess with you. Yes, Episode 1, awesome.
Me saw Jar Jar Binks.
Oh. I just really liked it. I think a lot of people complained at the First Jedi about the casino heist. But people really liked that movie too, and so did I. But how can you complain about that if you don't like the pod racing?
I
I thought pod racing was cool.
just think people like to complain.
I also think people generally also like to complain.
It's hard for people to just enjoy.
So do I.
things,
I
so-
love to complain. Complaining's one of my favorite things in the world.
Yeah, I'll
because
gladly
I'm
talk to your
always
manager.
justified because I know more than you.
I'll gladly talk to someone's manager. I won't do that.
I won't. My
I would
name's
never,
not Karen.
I would never do that.
I know that meme. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Do you have more stamina food?
I do, but I probably shouldn't have wasted it on that.
Doesn't matter. We did.
Too late now. We're pretty close now.
Should have bird powered.
No, because we're gonna bird power to get up there. Because there's all kind of.
Oh, there's goop.
There's goop. There's
Ganon goop.
Goops and eyeballs here.
I don't want to get that Ganon goop on you.
Well, some people do. Hey, baby, you can call me whatever you like.
Yeah, I don't even have.
Hunter immediately went, ugh.
I'm stunned. I don't even have a response to that.
I don't know how at this point. You know I'm going to say things like this. Every time.
Oh, don't stand in the Ganon goop.
It's okay. So the yellow, like, stamina, you can only use that once.
Oh, okay.
But whereas, like, the ones that are green, like, he didn't matter. So this is where I'm going to use my bird power. Because we are going to zip right up this thing. And, Link, grab.
Uh-oh.
Why won't you grab?
Oh, Jim.
Oh, well, that
good
worked.
thing the wind stream stays
Usually
there.
he'll grab onto it if you're facing it.
How long does the wind stream stay there?
I don't know.
All right.
Excellent question.
That's a great question, Hunter. Pat on the back myself.
Do it.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, very flexible, Hunter.
No.
So, how was work this week, Hunter? Because we haven't recorded in a week.
It was garbage. Horrible day to work in or horrible week to work in a retail setting.
Which is weird because you think it'd be a good one.
Yeah, no, it was bad.
Not a full week?
So, I work in the healthcare field, and
So do I. Kind of.
So, physicians' offices were going to be closed Thursday, Friday. Almost 90% of them were closed.
Right.
Both Thursday and Friday. So they sent in just about everything Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday because they wanted to not piss people off, but they would gladly piss us off.
Well, you got to get the results.
And then on top of it being the holiday weekend or the holiday
Hold on,
week.
Hunter. Our
we
favorite
get the eye
cutscene's about
drop,
to play.
Or this stupid ass teardrop.
Okay, go ahead.
But yeah, so on top of that, and then we were also, there was winter storms all throughout the country.
They did kind of ravage the Midwest.
Well, and of course, weathermen don't give a shit about anyone else. They can be wrong and just say, oh yeah,
Weathermen are pretty accurate now.
they were calling for like 12 inches of snow, and we got one maximum.
We got a couple.
And so, like, they just sensationalize weather now, and so everybody gets it in their head that they're all gonna die, and so everyone comes in for everything all the time, and they need it right then. And it's like, bitch, I don't care about your cholesterol meds. You're not gonna die without your statin. So like, please just relax. And so, I don't know, man. It was just a very, very stressful week. But it's done, and I work again tomorrow, which means that it's the Monday after a holiday, so I'm gonna get absolutely wrecked again. But hey, that's how it goes. Love to see it. And that's how my week was, Jim. I've got a lot more to say, but I don't want to
Keep
be
going.
like, no,
By all means, don't let me cut you off.
no. I don't want it to be like too revealing.
No, I want to hear all about it.
No, heavens no. I don't want it to be too revealing about my life or about people's lives or anything. So.
Okay, yeah, we're not trying to get HIPAA violations here.
Well, yeah. I mean, I would never say anything HIPAA on this, so don't worry about that.
Well, you never know. I might spill the beans. I'll go to federal prison, baby.
I was gonna say, please don't.
I might. Who knows? I'm feeling frisky.
We are way up in the sky.
Yeah, we're way up here. So yeah, the bird power. And so this yellow bar, as I was saying,
You're just gonna run that down.
you
right?
only get this once when you do extra stamina bars when you cook foods.
So as soon as you touch the yellow, it's like use it or lose it.
Yeah, it's use it or lose it. As soon as you burn it, it's gone. You can save it as long as you want.
So like
But
you can't just tick down a little bit of the yellow. Or
You
can
could,
Oh,
but
okay.
as soon as you use it, it's gone. It will never come back.
Okay.
As soon as you regroup, it will be gone.
I
So
see.
we're gonna go as far as we can, and then we're just gonna fall like meteors.
Yeah.
It'll be fun. It'll have fun. We'll be having fun if you're having fun.
Leave us a comment.
Or don't.
Or like the video.
Or do.
Or dislike
or
it. Or
dislike it, like the haters, baby.
Please don't. Well, you can. I mean, if you dislike it, feel free to dislike it, but it goes against our style.
I don't care. Dislike anything you want. You're a free person. You have
are.
every right to dislike things.
Yeah,
All right, see? And now it's gone.
that was excellent. Really well timed.
Thank you. I've beaten this game multiple times.
Jim knows what's up. Do you have a shitty shield that you can slide on? This appears to be a really great.
I
hill
do,
to
but
slide
it's
on.
easier to just zip down like this without degrading a shield for no reason.
But it's not as fun.
It's not as fun. You're not wrong. But we'll get up
I wish
there.
that didn't deteriorate your shield because I would want you to use it a lot more.
So
if
would
it-
I. I would use it a lot more, but unfortunately it does,
Yeah,
and
no.
so I don't.
I know.
Well, once we go back to the snowy regions, I will.
Does that not degrade it if it's on snow?
No, if it's on snow,
Oh, okay.
it does not. Snow and I think maybe sand degrades slower for some reason.
What about water? Can you use it on water?
What the?
What is this? What is blacking out
Probably
the
a
sun?
cloud.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, the moon, I guess.
Yeah,
is
they have like a
blacking out the moon.
legitimate like sun and
Oh, you
moon
can see
engine in
the-
here.
the
You can see it
chameleon
moving.
shadow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, they have like actual engines for that. So it's always moving, it's always changing, which is neat.
They're
Like-
steam engines.
Well, I mean, kind of. I need to not get hit by him. That's a pretty... For some reason, those big giant ones are wild, absurdly powerful.
Except for, didn't we already watch it where you just had to like knock their head off?
Well,
their body
yeah,
and
but if you get
poke
hit
it?
by their bows, they're like super powerful.
Okay. Oh.
Oh.
That was not as exciting as
Well,
originally.
I tried. I don't know why they're fire bats out here, though. Like, the mountains are way over there. So it's weird. And if you know the answer to that,
Good for you.
call me.
Yeah, call us at a number that we won't give out.
I might. I have a burner phone somewhere. I haven't put minutes on it in a while. I might have some extra ones.
You just got.
Is that weird that I have a burner phone just in case?
You never know. I guess when your phone's gonna break.
I'm gonna buy a burner phone so we can do a TikTok.
Deal. We
I
have
know.
a burner phone TikTok account.
Well, I will just have a regular TikTok account. I just don't want to put it on my phone, as we all know
The
now.
data.
The data.
Big data over.
Well,
here.
it's privacy, Hunter. Don't say big data like. Don't condescend me.
I'm not.
It felt a little. I'm sorry I'm paranoid. I was raised this way. It's my environment.
Hey, man, nature and nurture, and you just got a lot of nurture.
I got a lot of nature. That's
Yeah.
why I don't do it. Not a lot of nurture.
Oh, all right.
I do believe. What the hell is this?
Did you watch that documentary, Three Identical Strangers, by any chance?
Fuck. No, I didn't. I remember seeing
Do you know
preview
the whole,
for it.
You know the whole like premise of it?
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
three
no.
kids who
They were separated at
they
birth.
were separated at birth. They're all
And they're
like,
identical twins.
They're all like bastards of the same
triplets.
mom or something like that.
Well, they're identical triplets, and then they like magically. Oh, that was really hard.
Oh, I thought there was gonna be a.
But so they like
backstop.
they run into each other, and
Well, no, well,
and
like
they
one of
realize
them runs
that-
into another who looks just like him.
Well, he runs into his buddy at college, and they went to the same college, and the buddy is like, "Hey, I thought you weren't coming back," and he was like, "I'd never met you in my entire life," but he thought that he was his brother, and so he was like, "Holy shit, I've got to show you this other person that looks just like you."
Right.
And from that point, they linked up, and then the news covered the story, and then
and then
that's how
the
they
third
found.
kid was just like, oh.
He's like, "Oh shit, I look just like these two."
Well, wasn't it just some nurse who done fucked up?
No, it's way darker than that, and I certainly won't spoil it for anybody that's watching it.
Spoil
but,
it
like,
for me. I
no,
don't care.
Well, the Daisy Brigade's gonna be watching it, and I don't want to spoil it for
Fuck
them.
them. Who cares?
Don't say fuck them to our
Pause
fans.
right here if you haven't seen it. Hunter, explain the movie to me.
Okay, yeah. So there's this like company essentially that was doing research on identical twins or triplets. It's like real like fucked up Nazi kind of shit, and so
Is that like eugenics stuff, kind of?
kind of, but like the whole premise of it was like they're gonna separate these kids and then raise them in different environments essentially and see how they turn out because they're identical, so their genetic code is the same, and they wanted to essentially quantify how much nature is involved and how much nurture is involved. And you know, these people all turned out they like the same girls, they like the same food, they do the same hobbies, they had all of these things that were exactly the same even though they were raised in different environments, but mentally they were all traumatized. And so they did it not only with this family, but there was a whole like slew of twins that they did this with, which is like wicked not cool.
Sounds wicked illegal.
It's extremely like unethical, highly unethical.
Beyond that, just morally completely wrong.
Well, correct. Well, that would be ethics, but
Well, no, there's a difference between business ethics and morals.
okay. Regardless,
There's a lot of unethical shit that goes on that is just morally repugnant.
but anyway, there was a nurse at the end of it that was, and she kind of explained, you know, she was like a research assistant, and she had been kind of absolved of all of this, on her, at least as far as her name goes.
Right.
They never released the findings, so these people, they were part of this study, but they never even released the findings. But this nurse was like, you would be surprised how much of this is just your genetics.
Gotcha.
And
So
it's
they
like-
did find a thing.
Yes. So
There was some information to be gleaned,
And
but
there-
it was such a horrific thing.
they never
They were
released
just
it.
like, they probably closed before it was even released.
Well, but they have it, and so all of these families are calling for the information to be released, at least that way.
it
they
was
weren't-
not for nothing.
Yeah, correct. At least it wasn't like completely screwed up for nothing. And so,
Jeez.
but like wicked interesting. If you have the opportunity to watch it, definitely do it. It was an amazing show.
Movie.
Documentary. So, all right, Daisy Brigade, you can.
Welcome back
Unpause.
to those who did not pause.
We'll have to put little timestamps of if you watch this.
I'm not
going
to remember to do that,
Yeah.
so I hope you paused.
I really hope you pause too.
Or if you don't like documentaries, now you know a
or
little
if
bit
it's,
more
if it's
about
something you're not going to watch.
a shitty thing that happened in America.
Yeah.
One of many.
Horrible thing.
Well, on the bright side, we got that shrine done pretty quick. Do you see me master those motion controls?
I wasn't even paying attention. I was just trying to
that was
remember.
all motion controls, and baby,
I was just trying to remember the details of Three Identical Strangers.
your boy,
So-
he did really good at that.
Thanks, man.
The little eyeball on my Sheikah slate is going wild right now.
I did notice that. It's tweaking.
I've never seen it do that before. It does not like crumbles one bit. Yeah, so we got that shrine. We're making our way up to the lab, so we do have to do kind of a difficult thing. Well, not difficult, but it's kind of annoying. There is a guardian on the way. We're gonna zip past.
Are we going to your purple marker? Is that what the plan is?
The purple marker is roughly where the lab is. Like
Okay.
the last one, we have to get the blue flame up. This one is
okay.
much more difficult because there are... I forgot to grab a torch, too.
Well,
Well,
you've
I've got a boomerang.
You've got a weapon that's wooden.
Yeah, I've got one weapon that's wooden. It would be easier with the torch, but the boomerang will have to do. So eventually there is where did the guardian go? There it is.
He's hiding.
Yeah. So this guy's whole deal is he does research. This side is Serpentine Crumbles! Serpentine!
Oh god, dodge it. Oh jeez, Crumbles is horrible at dodging.
Crumbles kind of sucks.
He's-
Also, Crumbles just died.
Crumbles just took all of that. And
Yeah, Crumbles is dead. I'm not joking.
Oh, God.
Like, Crumbles just died.
I'm sorry, Crumbles.
Well, we can always bring him back when we find the horse god.
He was such a good horse.
Well, I've actually never had a horse die in this game. I do feel kind of bad.
Woo, firsts.
That was like... I've never actually seen a horse just keel over and die. Usually they just run away.
Yeah.
That was kind of sad. I didn't
man.
like that at all. As shitty of a horse as he was.
Well, he's
Not anymore.
not a horse anymore.
A horse, of course, of course. And if you're Mr. Ed, well, he's...
What's that look? Is that where you're going? Is the lab behind you?
Yeah, that's the thing I need to go to, but
How come you're not going to it?
I have to... The blue flame is over here.
Oh, I see.
They won't do anything for you until you get
Till
the
you've
blue
done it.
flame.
Okay.
So, like the last time when I was like, oh, see how I'm not doing this thing right away?
Yeah.
So there's all kinds of big giant enemies down there.
That's where the flame is down there?
It's right over here, but there's a big giant lake in the way, so I have to go all the way back up the mountain.
Is your boomerang gonna last that long? Without
Yeah, because you can
burning?
always put it away.
And it'll still have fire?
No,
Oh,
but
you
you
gotta
can
light the
relight the
things along the
fire
way,
and it
that's
won't
right.
break.
Yeah, I paid attention the last time we did this.
Well, good. I'm glad you did. I think there might be a torch over here, too.
Can you just kill one of those big guys and take their
Well,
wooden
I don't
claws?
want to fight them because that's going to take longer.
We have the power of editing, Jim.
Well, I don't want to edit if I don't have to.
All right.
Also, I never do it in the real game, so why would I pretend here?
Touche. I
all-
guess that makes sense.
That's all I'm saying. And lit. And if you're lit, as always, let me know.
Yeah, let us know.
Are you partying? It's, well, what is it today? Saturday?
1999.
Is today Saturday?
It is Saturday. Yeah, it's a kind of. Oh, you just burned the ground,
Yeah, there's fire in this game.
dude.
It's elements, it's chemicals, it's I
Boo!
forgot which way I'm going. So
You
where
gotta
am
go
I at?
around the
I gotta
lake.
go down and around, so we gotta go kind of that way. There's also coyotes who are gonna kind of mess with me. See, there's all kind of stuff.
So you
that-
gotta light this. and
I'm
then
gonna light
fight.
this, I'm gonna fight them. Because I have some good weapons.
It's lit.
It's lit! What's that song? How does that song go?
At the night show,
What?
everything in heaven. At
That's
the night
that's
show.
not the song I was thinking of.
That's the one that says it's lit in the background. That's the one I was referencing.
I was referencing Sicko Mode by Travis Scott. No,
Sicko mode doesn't have its lit in it, does it?
it's lit. He says it like shit down it was a pool. That's the whole song.
What's the other one that has
I have no idea which one you're
the
referencing.
night show or whatever the hell it is? It's a hip new song. I'm cool with the young, with,
I'm cool.
I'm
with
cool
it.
with the kids.
I know what the kids are into. It's lit. Hunter's gonna look it up. I'm like 100% sure I'm correct. If I'm not correct in Sicko Mode, which might not be cool anymore, that's like song's like a year and a half old.
What's the name of that song though?
Sicko Mode.
No, dude, the one I'm trying.
I don't know
to
what song you're referencing, to be totally honest. Oh, well, he only does a lot of damage. Well, it helps if you run, Link. Oh, well, he lit himself on fire.
It's Antidote by Travis Scott. It's another Travis Scott song.
Oh, well, that would make sense. Is he the one who does that? I
Yeah.
never assume those things are the actual rapper. Unless it's Drake going, No, because he always does shit like that, you know, and good for him, you know, he's rich as shit, but
He is, yeah. He's extremely successful.
and good,
Lots of albums,
and good for
tons of
Aubrey.
songs, and they write them all for him.
Not all of them.
They write his new stuff for him.
Not all of them, Hunter.
They all have writers. Get out of here.
Give the man some props.
Yeah, he performs.
And I'm sure does other things. This might not go super hot.
Can you dodge? Or are you just gonna take this shot?
As long as this stays, I'm just gonna take the shot.
Oh, dude, you've got... That used up a fairy, by the way.
I don't care.
Wow! That was so close.
As long as I get this one.
Okay. Oh, hide.
I couldn't run it. I was stuck on the thing.
There's another fairy. That's all right.
It doesn't matter. The fairies... Link, get up and run.
Phew! Can you not run with the boomerang?
Oh, it's fucking raining.
Oh, no.
Okay, so welcome back. It stopped raining.
And we got it lit.
And we got the... We lit. Yeah, I lit the thing. So let's go figure out what's in here. Oh! Well, doesn't he look fun? He does make a fun noise. We won't hear it.
It'll be
Don't tell me!
on the episode.
Your Link? Yeah, well, they'll hopefully hear. Well, I usually end up screaming over the fun noises.
Yeah, we do.
Too crazy. Link went to sleep. Cherry, I mean my ancient oven. Thank you. And I'm done doing that. So this is Robbie. He's pretty cool. He's also, he's the other scientist. You remember the short gal?
Yeah, the gal that is reverting her age. She's
Yeah. So this guy's not doing that.
She's an immortal jellyfish.
He's just small.
You know about the immortal jellyfish?
Did you
Oh,
hear
I missed
that?
this.
He
I
makes
talked
there's
over
a
it.
little guitar riff.
It was, yeah.
Every once in a while when he talks.
You know about the immortal jellyfish?
Yeah, jellyfish, they're gonna live forever
No,
because climate change is vastly superior to environment.
Yeah,
for
but
them.
do you know specifically about the immortal jellyfish?
No,
it can when it's an adult, it can revert itself back to a baby. It can just turn its cells back to young.
Really?
Yeah, and it can live forever unless something eats it. But I don't think things eat it.
Which seems odd. How do jellyfish not have like a natural predator?
Turtles, I think, eat jellyfish, but
Turtles eat jellyfish?
I'm pretty sure.
Well, they're not gonna last much longer.
Yeah, because they also like to eat plastic sacks.
And get their little heads stuck in like sixers.
Yeah. Oh, that's why you should always cut your 6-pack ring.
You should.
Or buy biodegradable.
Or just
And
don't
still cut them because they're still rings.
don't buy the rings. Just
And also
buy cardboard.
don't use straws. For the love of God, why do you need a straw? But also, large corporations, stop dumping trash into the
But
ocean.
also, fuck large corporations. I hope you all die.
You're doing
in a
you're
large.
doing more harm to the
I hope
environment.
Ganon calamities you, and hands the means of production back over to the workers. So these are ancient arrows. So this is kind of his function.
Oh, these are cool.
So
arrows.
whenever I kill one of the guardians, you get parts from it.
Yeah, so you can make these.
With the parts, you can make ancient weapons. So like my glowy shields, my swords.
He's your weapon.
Those are ancient guys. Yeah, this guy crafts those. As I believe we mentioned in the first episode.
Yeah, but I don't
You
remember.
can get a buzz saw from him.
Oh, that's right. What does it look like?
We'll see if I have
A buzz saw.
We'll see if I have
That's
parts.
one of my first comments.
He made another one. Yeah, a buzzsaw. What is that? It looks like a buzzsaw.
It looks like a buzz saw.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, so he was like a young like tinkerer back in the day. He's got an apprentice too. None of them are very interesting. Who are you? Oh, oops.
Dr. Robbie!
I thought. Oh, why won't he let me try it out? Oh, I forget he's got a babe.
G'day!
G'day! And? Check it out. Here's that. I figured I'd give an impression of Hatana Pyrrha shot. Yeah, she was making fun of the small gal.
Gotcha.
Maybe it was a bit much for the first time meeting you. I'm wearing sandals and socks like a German tourist. Link, don't worry about it all, okay? Who are you?
She also sounds like an Australian man, which is...
It's almost like I can't do that much higher of a voice.
Can you do an Australian female?
I just did. Hey, have you ever met an Australian female? They all talk like that. I'm Jaren. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love you. Something about Skull Lake. No, I don't have any more questions. Why won't he...
The skull's eye.
What
It's
up?
like a bullseye, but skull's eye.
But a skull's eye. Blah, blah, blah. I want you to make weapons for me.
Cherry?
Oh, maybe that's... Oh, no, I gotta go up to Cherry and talk.
Cherry pie.
Familiar name missing. So, here we go. So, that's the blade saw.
Oh, blade saw.
So, I need $1,000. I actually do have enough parts, but I need $1,000. So, as you can see, he's also got clothes.
Look at that armor. I like the ancient helm.
It really just helps negate guardians, and it's not super worth anything.
Oh, okay, well, I think it looks cool.
But the blade saw is pretty fun.
It looks to be pretty neat. How much damage does it do? 55.
55.
Or 8.
Or 8.
Whichever
one of the
one
two.
is the right one.
I didn't look it up. Point being, so I think that's pretty much what we had going on today.
Is the left number its durability and the right number its damage?
And let us know if you know, because I'm not going to look it up at this point.
Yeah,
Thank you so much for joining us today. Goodbye.